This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Okay, let's get right into it. We got MGK with Hotel Diablo. It seems like it's going triple wood this week. And I'm not trying to be a hater. I mean, the kid can rap, okay? It's just people just don't like it, you know? Also, you dropped during a week where you got some hefty competition. Then we got some members of the 6ix9ine case. They are going to trial. Then we got Offset. He got some good news. Some charges were dropped, but then there's another bigger investigation looming. That's a little spooky to me. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys are having a positive day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Stay positive today. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's get right into it. So, first we got MGK dropped Hotel Diablo. It's projected to do around, I think it's around 30K. 28 to 32K, which is better than, it's not the worst opening week. They're projecting it as, the worst opening week was surprisingly Binge, when he had a back and forth going on with Eminem. You know, he should have done great. And then also he was very shocked that people realized that he actually shaded Eminem in one song called Floor 13, where he said, I just spent the winter living after someone tried to send a kill shot missing me. Okay, and then he said he's still not over the beef, and then he also reacted to this and said, this is the one line from the entire heartfelt album that y'all post, and with that caption, bruh? Okay, people reacted in the comments saying MGK is slowly turning into Stitches 5. Someone else said, come on. Does no one see the entire thing was done for just marketing, for label views? Someone else said, Eminem won on Not Alike. Someone else said, facts. I always say Killshot wasn't necessary, but he said everything he needed on Not Alike. Everyone's kind of really siding with Eminem. Someone else said, nah, MGK won that beef. M just did his BS flippity skippity dippity flow. Everyone's tired of that. Yeah, I don't think that he won. I would have been the first to give it up. I mean, it seemed like, you know what? I got to give him credit, though. Most people wouldn't have gone back. He came right back with Rap Devil. So he seized the moment. I'll give him that. Okay, the way he dismissed it on the Breakfast Club, though, was like, cringe-worthy. Not binge-worthy. It was cringe-worthy. Then we got 6ix9ine's case. Now, it seems that Harv, the guy who actually kidnapped him, is actually taking it to trial. Which is not good for, it's not good for 6ix9ine, because if everyone had taken a plea deal, the case would have been wrapped up by the end of the year, and then they would have gotten a lesser sentence for helping bring the case to an end quickly. I know some of you say, nah, that wouldn't happen. No, it saves the taxpayers money when people plead out and everything, and he got the ball rolling. I'm not giving him credit, I'm just saying. And then also, 6ix9ine's a witness during this trial if they go to court. Maybe he just wants him to take the stand. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he wants that embarrassment for him. Who knows? But that's still going on. And Kuda B turned 6ix9ine in. You know, he turned he said, I didn't do anything. It was all him. So, hey, everybody's turning over. Then we got Offset, so his charge would drop with the gun, okay, the weapon. But now they are deciding to drop all the charges. And when they drop all charges on something, which is just traffic stop that resulted in they found something and cannabis and everything, they could easily charge him with something, but they dropped it. Now, usually when you get cases that are dropped that should be good, like, you're caught red-handed, it means something else is going on. It means the feds are going on. There's another rapper right now where he has like so many charges against him, and they all and his people, and they all get dropped, and they're usually being dropped because the feds are doing an investigation on you. How do I know this? Well, I've seen plenty of people. I mean, once you've lived long enough and seen, have you ever read Feds magazine and all that stuff? They detail cases and stuff, and when you read that kind of stuff, it's like, oh, okay, so people aren't getting off and having wins. Sometimes it's really just like the federal case, and they want to investigate you where they could take you down for a bigger charge, which is, have you ever watched The Wire or anything like that, or any shows like that? That's what usually happens. Like the feds come in and take over the case because they want to get a federal charge, which is worse. What would they be investigating him over though? I don't know what he would be doing. He's been famous for what, 10 years? I'm sure he's not involved in anything super criminal. It just seems like he had a weapon on him to protect himself. So they're probably reaching on this one, I'll be honest, but you know, who knows what people are doing behind closed doors. Anyways, guys, I hope you are having a great day. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one. Okay, let's get real about money because we always need this check. It's summertime. It's easy to blow your money. And you got to get real and start thinking about life in the future. And we all need these. I need these talks all the time. Okay, so let's start by how to save money. Let's put aside investing money for a second and just talk about saving your money. Now, we all get through this. We all go through this thing when you get paid, and then 4 weeks goes by, and you look back at your check, and you're like, or you look back at your account, and you're like, where did I spend all this money? And without knowing it, you're swiping your debit card everywhere. That's how they get us. You know, you're swiping your debit card, you're swiping your debit card, not even thinking about it because paper money isn't leaving your pocket. You're just, it's like digital. It doesn't feel like anything. But, you know, those little trips to Chick-fil-A and, you know, going to, you know, Home Depot and getting this, or, you know, you went to the beach and you got a couple burgers, you know, this and that, you know, like, all that stuff adds up, you know? So the best thing to do is right when you get paid. I don't know if you get paid every 2 weeks or if you get paid once a month. It's always different. What you do is you got to calculate your bills. So necessities, rent, electricity, cable, food, okay? That's the kind of stuff you got to like map out. What I do is I get a chart, I get a piece of paper, and I just map out everything I'm spending money on. Put everything down. You know, your Netflix, this, your Apple Music, your Spotify. Put all that down. Put down your car insurance, your car note, all that kind of stuff. And then first go through your expenses and see if you can get any of these down. Maybe you can go back into your car insurance. Call your car insurance company and see if they can give you a better rate. Call your car loan company. See if your credit went up. By checking on creditkarma.com or anything, and see if they'll give you a better financing situation. Maybe you finance it at 6%, maybe they'll do 5% now. You don't know. You know, you got to try to get your bills down, because the more your bills go down, the more money you have to have fun with, okay? So what I do is, okay, say your monthly expenses is $2,000 to $3,000. Say it's $2,000, right? That, say your rent is, you know, $1,250, which is unlikely in most areas, right? It's usually about $2,000, right? But say it's $1,250, then, you know, electricity is usually about $100. Cable and internet's about $100, you know, so you're at what, $1,450 now. Then you got your car note, that's usually about $120. Then you got food, you know, food is what, $100 a week if you're living meagerly, you know. If you got kids and stuff, it's more like $200 a week. And big tip with shopping, don't shop at the grocery store like Publix or Shop and Shop or any of that. Always, when you buy in bulk at like a Costco or something, you're forced to buy just what you need and not what you're hungry for at the moment, and it lasts longer. I save so much money shopping at Costco. I spend $100, but I got food for the whole week. I'm good. You know, instead of going to Publix, every trip costs $60 to, you know, and you can go 3 or 4 times. You know, you're spending way more money. So what I do is say, you know, so say just hypothetically $2,000, right? And say you're getting $2,000 every 2 weeks. So what you do is the first week you put aside $1,000, the other $1,000 is fun money. Now what I would do with the fun money is I would take $500 of that and put that away. I would set up, you can set up multiple accounts with your bank. So I'll put $500 into savings immediately for saving. Okay, you never know when you're gonna have a rainy day. Put $500 into fun money, which I would get a separate debit card for, okay? And make sure there's no overdraft. You don't want to overdraft. You don't want to go beyond that. The card doesn't work once it gets past there, okay? And then the other part for bills, you put that in your checking, okay? And then you do that every 2 weeks. So you're always putting away $500 for this, you know, for just emergencies. You need to have at least 2 to 3 months rent and just covering your ass for emergencies. What if hypothetically you lose your job, or you're in a transition, you're sick of your job and you want to get another job? Sometimes there's a 3 months in there where you're going to need that slush fund, you know, so you should always have a slush fund. And then, you know, just to manage your finances better, get an app. Go on Quicken or something. You can download Quicken or something. Start logging all your expenses. Every time you make a transaction, I don't care if it's for gum or gas, track your expenses for 2 to 3 weeks and see where you're spending. Some of these programs, just search in apps, spending habit app or spending app, or you know, a spending ledger. Sometimes it'll graph it out to see, you know, you're spending this much of your money on gas, this much on, you know, food, this much on going out, and then you can really see where you're messing up. I'm not even gonna get into investing on this one. Just get your spending habits down, and always keep it to a minimum. You can still have fun, but don't have too much fun, because it can cost you your peace of mind. Anyways, guys, I'll check you.